Just about set for football now. Here at Hard Rock Stadium in South Florida. Straight ahead, a good one in store this afternoon. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins.
Fans, welcome to the field. Your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olsen and Blake Grupe on the field to get this started. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, sixth season as the Dolphins quarterback.
And this is a big season for both Tua and the Dolphins, Mike. They need to show that they're not just a 500 team that can sneak into the playoffs and just be happy to be there. They've had a lot of success. This offense has shown a lot of flash, 73 touchdown passes over the last 3 years. But it's time now for this group to be able to take that next step and see if they can really compete, not only in the AFC East, but to see if they can compete for a Super Bowl appearance.
He was brought down by a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap to Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big play there for Miami. It's a gain of 34.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
They'll run here with the rookie. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Saints' 24-yard line.
Tua, give it to Achan. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
This one complete to Washington. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
A run up the middle with Achan. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
On the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Are you kidding me?
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Gordon will take this in for a Dolphins touchdown. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Saints led out by the rookie, Tyler Shough. Interesting story. Oft injured in college, the 3rd quarterback drafted out of Louisville with pick 40. Greg, he is now the QB for New Orleans.
Here's a guy, Mike, that has a really interesting college football journey. I mean, he is as well seasoned, I would say, as possible. Mike, think about this. He played 7 different seasons of football at the college level. So he's got ideal size, he's got strength, he's got all the physical stuff, a little bit of a pocket passer, but he has the arm and a little of the mobility that you need to make plays and play quarterback at this level.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Shough. The ball comes out, and the Dolphins come up with the turnover. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Shough to throw on 2nd down. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Shuck. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The Saints will punt this one away. Malik Washington deep for Miami. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the 1st quarter.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for us Dolphins 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Saints' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action, it's Tua. And deep for the back of the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Here's Tagovailoa. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense ready for their 2nd possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Woo! And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
go again here with Kamara. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Here's their punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. On the return, here's Washington. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That one out wide to Achane. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, it's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. In motion is Hill. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Tua gonna throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Now Tua. He'll try to run for it. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
At the 22-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and This one ends up just falling incomplete.
In motion, Westbrook-Akine. Fake the hand. Now, Tua. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Cameron Jordan in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Tua. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Saints, nothing.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Saints offense ready to get back to work. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, shot. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Here is shot. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Saints lining up in punt formation, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At the 42-yard
Out comes
line.
Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll run this one straight ahead with A-check. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now give on the ground. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
43-yard line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Valoa. This throw right side is caught by him. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So these are always the most disappointing drives, right? So you get the ball, you're on your opponent's side of the field, and then you go 3 and out. So you take the field, you say, this is a prime opportunity. Come away at least with points, and now they find themselves in a tricky, delicate situation. I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. In motion is Hill. On play action, it's shot. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
On second down, it's shut. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Throwing again, Shuck. A pass dropped by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
Throwing is shut. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Chuck. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. That one caught Devon Vele. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down, Saints.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. He'll step up and run. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
New Orleans.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In motion goes Cooks. Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Quick throw here is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Saints.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints are on the board. It's 10-7.
Dolphins 10, Saints 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Dolphins offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. Now a screen set up for Achane. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Second down and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Washington. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as the 2nd half is about to get underway. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's shut. That's caught by Hill. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That one out wide for Kamara. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
from just across the midfield stripe. Here's second down. In motion is Hill. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That is Rasul Douglas who came in to bring him down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Third and long. To the air is Shuck. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Dolphins offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's H.A. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
It's a loss of 2.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here's Tua. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Miami.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Play action. Tagovailoa. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, Westbrook-Akine. A run with the fullback. In goal. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Demario Davis there on the play.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. A shotgun snap for Tua. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Miami.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers. It was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for
They'll try to run it in with A-Chain. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Saints 7.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 40.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
And the Saints first down.
Waste of time.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities at the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now Shuck. He's got his man. That's Olave. And they're going to be set up right around the 27. And it's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, New Orleans.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Back at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. To throw is shut. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get them here again.
Here's Blake Groupie for the Saints. A field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Start on the ground, it's Achane. And he'll have the Dolphins first down. He's got this up to the 35.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Demario Davis there on the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. In motion, Westbrook Akine. Play action, it's Tagovailoa. This one not quite on target. Too much, and that one falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
In motion is Hill. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Saints offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Olave is the motion man. On first down, Chuck. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Willie Gay. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with second and long, third and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. In motion is Hill. On second down, it's Chuck. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Brings up third.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 9. Throwing is Chuck. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Saints, first down.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Chuck. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 5. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. A give up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy is a handful.
Kamara going to get it on the zone read here, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. Chuck. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Now Shuck on third down. That is hot. Hooks gets the grab. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Saints.
A gain there of 21. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down, New Orleans.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
On first and 10, here's Shuck. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing again, shot. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ball game.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Micah Fitzpatrick, multiple times All-Pro in his safety spot to record the sack.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The bootleg, here's Tua. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This is the point in the game, Mike, we're on 3rd down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Achan. He'll dodge one would-be tackle and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. Man in motion here is Washington. He'll try and run it here. It's Achan. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. In motion, Westbrook-Akine. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The Saints offense and quarterback Tyler Shuck heading back out to the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Shuck looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll run. It's Kamara. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? That one downfield for Cooks. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out, but 1 first down will essentially end the game. Tua Give it to H.N. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
4-yard line.
Inside give here to the fullback on the dive. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Saints going to use their second timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. In motion is Hill. Tua now on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So while there's some temptation to go for this ball, I think the smart thing to do here is take the 3 points, make this a 2-possession game, but I think he's at least considering it. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does here on 4th down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This is Shuck. The throw here is complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a 1st down.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win here for the Dolphins. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.